Well, who is going to miss this game? Is it Tyjae Spears again? No. Oh, no. Actually, Braxton Jones, I think, was already hurt. Leonard Taylor, the only good defensive tackle we have outside of Mason Graham, is out for the game as well. So that's good. That's awesome. That just couldn't be any better. Well, it's been a while since we've worn these. Every game we played in the home blues. We're back to the whites here. For the Lions, they can wear their gray pants this time. That's fine.
It's the opening round of the NFL playoffs, and EA Sports continues its coverage of Super Wild Card Weekend. It's the reigning Super Bowl champs and the Lions, next on Madden Football.
This Lion fan base have been craving home playoff football since this building opened in 2002, and they've got it today at Ford Field in Detroit. Straight ahead, it's Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a great one in store, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Detroit Lions. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the postseason on EA Sports. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, that's really all I need to say to get you fired up. It's the postseason on EA Sports.
And no one's more fired up than the guys who are going to be playing in this game. This is what they fought for all year long. Go back to the OTA.
Lions are starting the wild card game with the football. That is not great. Our defense is out on the field to start it. Ryan Stonehouse kicks off, and we are underway. Kendrick Law back to return, but no return there. So Jared Goff, this might be his last season of being any good. At an 83 overall, we shall see. 3,600 yards, 23 touchdowns, 11 picks in the 2027 simulation. And how do we defend this? Their receivers in the two previous playoff matchups have ate us alive. Probably going to be similar here today. Goff going to hand off on first down. Up the middle. Chris Jenkins can't bring him down on first contact. That's Curtis on the run. A depleted defensive line as Chris Jenkins is playing D-tackle up the middle. That is Beverly, Jamie Beverly, the other Jamie running back on this team, runs for a first down. Jaquan Brisker on the stop, and they are running at will to start the wild card game. Noah Sewell is playing left defensive end. That's not great. And Chris Jenkins on the tackle on Jamie Curtis for a short gain. Actually, no gain. 2nd and 10. Go to the other side of the line. Try and do some work on Penei Sewell. That's going to be a challenge. Goff back to pass. He's going to take a huge loss. Mason Graham on the sack. Beat one of the guards up the middle. 3rd down and 23. Massive play, and now empty backfield for Goff on 3rd and 23. And looks like a screen, and it's incomplete. Thrown at the feet of a receiver on the outside. 4th down. Kyle Ostendorp to punt away. Greg Gray to return it. Greg Gray was much more usable on punt returns in our last playoff run, as we kind of bounced around on a couple of different blockers and tacklers there as Caleb Williams comes out. First time of the 2027 playoffs. Only 3,700 yards in the sim. 28 touchdowns, but only 5 picks. It's almost like we just didn't throw the ball as much in the sim this time around. We got 3 tight ends on the roster. They're all on the field for this first down run, and Aiden Hutchinson going to make a big play on Tyjae Spears on the Bears' first offensive play of the day. Loss of 5. 2nd down and 15. I'm looking over towards Emeka Ibuka. Watch that corner on the sideline. In the direction of Ibuka. He dropped it. Damn, I even tried to possession catch that. Chris Abrams drain in the vicinity. 3rd and 15. We don't really have a choice but to pass it. And I don't like any of these plays. Got an audible to this. Send Ibuka deep. Probably looking for Evan Stewart over the middle. 3rd and 15. Williams rolling out. Stewart not really open. Trying to toe tap. It doesn't matter. Knocked away by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. So both offenses go backwards on their first drives of the game. Now Stonehouse can't exactly pin the Lions too deep here, I don't think. Looks like they'll have good coverage. Somebody got free on the outside. That's Tyreek Stevenson, then just for whatever reason engaged in a block. Pretty good punt, actually. Detroit starts with the ball at the 20. As neither team does anything on their first possessions of the game. Beverly in the backfield here. Play action for Goff and T.J. Edwards in on the sack, as well as, I think, Noah Sewell. I didn't see the name. It actually might have been Montez Sweat, but a big loss of 7 on first down. Could we have a defensive game here today? We don't often have those in playoff runs. Sweat. It's going to be intercepted. Kyler Gordon. And he might take it back, and he will. Pick 6 for the Bears. The first points of the wild card round come on a defensive touchdown. Kyler Gordon. These corners too good, and they just bite on curl routes. We got a lot of interceptions in previous playoff runs on routes just like this. I mean, the curl routes, when you have 3 good corners, not really a good choice. And Joshua Carty to put it through the uprights and put the Chicago Bears up 7. It is good. All right. Well, the offense didn't do shit, so we might as well score with the defense. Kendrick Law fakes the return, takes a knee. Goff immediately back out here after throwing the pick.
Another shot now for this Lions offense. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
I just called a man defense play that allows 12.5 yards per play. So that's not great. It is Beverly for a short gain on the ground. T.J. Edwards stood him up after a gain of 2. I don't want to give up working on Sewell over here. Sweat has actually gotten free a couple times. That's a deep ball. I switched to the wrong player, but Goff missed him. 3rd and 8. Goff couldn't hit a receiver that didn't have anybody on him. 3rd and 8. This Lions offense looks rattled early. I wanted to switch to a different player on the D-line. That is an absolute deep ball. Jamison Williams, no! Intercepted by Jalen Johnson. For whatever reason, he didn't get up and run. He just stood there. Underthrown by Goff. Either that or just Jamison Williams outran it.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter.
He just chucked this downfield to J-Mo and just a little bit underthrown. Jalen Johnson picks off Goff, and the second Jared Goff interception on the day. But Bears buried in their own territory here. First down is at the 12-yard line. Williams back to pass, looking for Evan Stewart over the middle. He's got him. Out to the 34. The first completed pass of the day. Back to the run game. We're going to run behind those 3 tight ends to the left. Tyjae Spears has some blocks. Tyjae Spears to the outside. Lions run into each other. Spears makes another man miss, and he's finally hauled down by Jack Campbell at the 21-yard line. Lions defense a mess on that. Looking for a quick hitter drive. Detroit negative 20 passing yards. In the direction of Evan Stewart, and Williams just missed him. Both quarterbacks have combined 1 for 7. Second and 10 from the 21. Spears has the block from the fullback. Blasting game. Third and much more manageable.
46 yards rushing for him already. A terrific.
The Caleb Williams breakout playoff game, I think, is the goal today. Play action. Williams going to roll. I need a block. There we go. I got stuck on the sideline, but it is enough for a first down.
He's out at the 6. 8 yards that time. Able to take off. And the
First and goal for the Bears. A handoff to Tajay Spears. Who blew that up? I think that was Tui Moloa when it was. No gain on first down. Not in love with this, but we're going to run it. Oh, those linebackers didn't move. Williams on the scramble. He'll score. Touchdown Bears on the Caleb Williams touchdown run. We don't use Williams' mobility enough. As soon as Ibuka kind of got bumped into by a defender, I'm like, all right, well, I'm just going to take off. And then the Lions defense just never bit up on it.
Those traits are on display there. He surveys the situation, sees the middle of the field open, so he's just going to
for 14-0.
Very well done there.
It is good from Joshua Carty. Lions offense needs to get going and quick, otherwise this game could get ugly. Every playoff game we played in the 2026 season, we scored over 60 points. Problem was, we allowed 41 game. The snow game with the Giants was just an all-out debacle. And the Super Bowl, we also allowed 60.
One return for a touchdown as he starts again here, 1st and 10.
69-62 final score. Goff to hand off on first down. Oh my goodness, he broke that. Jamie Beverly on a gain of 5. 3 carries for 19 yards for Beverly. That's a 70-some overall running back, just breaking tackles. We have a lot of holes on this defense. You'd think all of our players would be able to bring him down. And Donovan Peoples-Jones was free again, and Goff missed him. Goff has started 0 for 5 with 2 interceptions, 3rd and 5. They've got to convert at some point, right? Goff back to pass. Doesn't have a lot of time left. That's thrown to the sideline. It's another 3 and out for the Detroit Lions. Goff now 0 of 6. So what you're telling me is Detroit probably needs a quarterback, and we'll see if they get one in the upcoming draft. Greg Gray to return, his second punt return of the day. No kick return. I have no idea what just happened there. We got a couple extra yards out of it. Bears start at the 38-yard line. 14-0 halfway through the first. Williams going to roll him again. I tried to slide. Lucky we didn't fumble. Gain of 7. 3 carries for 21 yards for Caleb Williams. Play action. Williams back. Hutchinson is coming. We're going to throw it. Ibuka's got it on the sideline, but they're going to call incomplete. Maybe he didn't catch it. I'm not certain about that last play. Let's take a look at this. Aiden Hutchinson bringing the pressure. How is this not a completed catch? How does he not get this foot down? Oh, just because it glitches to the sideline. That's awesome. It just glides across the turf. Yeah, I don't even think that's going to get reviewed. 3rd and 3. We're going to hand off to Tajay Spears. And that, okay. Spears up the middle. That hole was massive. First down, Chicago. Chris Abrams drain on the stop. Williams play action again. Got to get rid of that. I should have dumped it off. There was, I think, a running back just sitting there on a curl. And I thought about it, but then I saw the pressure coming and ran.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there.
2nd and 10.
Does this meet the level of grounding?
Linebackers blitz. Spears hits the hole. 1st down and more. Tajay Spears to the 21-yard line. 6 carries for 80 yards for Tajay Spears on the day. Don't really like running streaks here. You know what? We never call wide receiver screens. Let's try one. Throwing. It's Evan Stewart to the outside. Evan Stewart to the pylon. He's out at the 1. Only the 2nd completed pass for Caleb Williams today. And now it is Sidney Kramer in the backfield on 1st and goal. And there are 2 Lions sitting right there to meet him. One of them being Devin White. Well, that went nowhere. Pounded in with Tajay Spears. Spears up the middle, bouncing off tackles to the 1. 7 carries, 84 yards for Tajay Spears. This used to be a really great play on the goal line. They look to have played it quite well. I'm going to flip this to the other side. One less defender there. Spears to the outside. He's going to score! Touchdown, Tajay Spears. Lions nearing blowout territory early with an offense that can't move the football. Joshua Carty makes it 21-0. Well, we've had playoff games like this before where we face teams. It's just like, how did you get here?
21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away.
Law will fake the return again, take a knee. 2 rushing touchdowns, one from Caleb Williams, one from Tajay Spears, and the pick 6. The division champions reeling here early. Goff back to pass. His first completion, finally. It's good for a 1st down. Jamison Williams. I say, there's no way he just goes 0 for the entire game. Move Kevin Byard a little bit closer to his man. 3 tight ends to the right side. And out of the reach of Sam Laporta, Goff falls to 1 and 8. Throwing the ball on the day. You know, it'd be quite interesting if the defensive line just flipped and Noah Sewell had to go up against his brother. Over the middle, caught Donovan Peoples-Jones. Goff finally finding something, finding a rhythm. Catches by Peoples-Jones and Jamison Williams. A drive that's gotten the Lions to midfield to this point. Goff to pass again, throwing. Oh my goodness, how did he catch that? What did I just see? 29 yards to Donovan Peoples-Jones, and this was one, I don't know if I've ever seen this animation before. So he catches it in the air. The ball's like all the way back here for whatever reason. I don't know what that was. Lions finally get something going. Down to the 24. Lions have started slow often in playoff games against us, as that's dumped off for a gain of 2 yards. But we don't usually start very hot, so hasn't really come back to bite the Lions, and then the second halves are just shootouts. Poona Ford in the game. Goff to throw toward the sideline. That may have been intercepted, and it was. Jaquan Brisker. No review. That will stand. And the Bears defense comes up big again. Tajay Spears juked to the inside. First down Chicago as Tajay Spears averaging over 10 yards a run. 13 rushes. It's carried the Bears offense to this point. Williams gonna throw it. Trying to toe tap. No, just out of the reach of Malik Neighbors. Just been a miserable quarterbacking performance for both of them, Goff and Williams. Second down, Spears has blocks. Could not make C.J. Gardner-Johnson miss, but Spears does cross over. 100 yards rushing.
102 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the wild card.
See if Ibuka can get that corner to turn his back. Oh, no. Williams going to scramble for it. Has the first down. Will slide down.
He does have the first down. Give him 7 on.
Do have to call one more play here in the first quarter. We'll just run it. Get this to the second quarter. Bears up 21-0. What a start for Chicago as I tried to make it to the outside, and Aiden Hutchinson shed his block. Loss of 2. Aiden Hutchinson quiet in that first quarter, but able to make 2 big plays. 2 tackles for loss, though, for Aiden. 2nd and 12 to start the second quarter. Back to our only source of offense in this game, Tyjae Spears. Oh, he broke through! Spears is going to get taken down at the 21 by Chris Abrams-Drain, who came from the other side of the field.
Now they gain almost 40 yards here.
A 40-yard gainer over the middle. Evan Stewart's open, but he dropped it. For having as good a receivers as I do, they certainly drop a lot of passes, and there's not any single one of them that's innocent when it comes to that. Williams to roll out. Nobody open downfield. Going to dump that off to the tight end, Cole Kmet. 3rd completion for Williams. Gains 8, 3rd down and 2.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough. Spring the tight end.
Spears to the outside. Had blocks? No. But nobody blocked Jack Campbell. He almost blew that up as Tevin Jenkins, one of our guards, injured on the play. We cannot afford to lose any more offensive linemen. Got to protect the guy we just paid a bundle of money to in Caleb Williams. Tyjae Spears pounds it up the middle. Jack Campbell again. We do gain 3 yards, and Tevin Jenkins with a dislocated shoulder out for the game. Cody Ford into that right guard spot. Williams over the middle. Evan Stewart's open. Touchdown, Bears. The former Texas A&M Aggie has found the end zone in the playoffs. And the Bears are rolling. Lions are reeling. I might have missed this PAT. No. In the snow game, we missed that. 11 plays, 82 yards. And the Lions are just lifeless. They can't stop our offense. We're getting over 10 yards a carry in the run game. Only player that's been able to stop the run is when we run right at Aiden Hutchinson. Lions were moving the ball on the last drive. Quick throw. I don't really know what Kyler Gordon just did there, but Donovan Peoples-Jones dropped it, and this game just gets worse for the Lions. Just a terrible performance. Ford Field is silent. Blitz coming. Nearly intercepted by Jalen Johnson again. Those curl routes, don't do it. The boos are raining down. There's still a long way to go in this game. 3rd and 10. Good blocks over the middle. That'll be caught by Sam Laporta. Goff now 5 of 15 for 75 yards.
Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
Lions need points and not 3 of them. Quick throw for Goff. Dropped by Jamison Williams on a funny diving catching animation he got there.
Not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to
28-0. To the flat, the running back Beverly. No, well, gain of 1 on the play, but Noah Sewell is down and looked to be in a lot of pain. He's on the table. Hopefully that means good news for us. 3rd down and 9 for the Lions. Need to convert on another 3rd and long. Over the middle. Caught by Sam Laporta again. 2 3rd down conversions to Sam Laporta. His only 2 catches of this game to this point. 2 tight ends to the left. The fullback pounds in the game. Neck roll and all. No blocks. Gaining only 2. 4 carries, 21 yards. It's not a bad game out of Beverly, but they're not using him. And they're not going to use him here. An empty backfield for Goff. Noah Sewell back in the game on the left side of the defensive line. Sewell slow off the line. Throwing. Nearly intercepted by Tremaine Edmonds. 3rd and 8. Empty backfield again for Goff. I'm just going to keep going at Penei Sewell. Montez Sweat has made Goff uncomfortable over there a couple of times already. Goff back to pass. Throwing. Oh, it's caught by Amon-Ra St. Brown on the sideline. I think Tyreek Stevenson was over in that spot. First and 10. Oh, reverse handoff. Beverly breaks free. It'll be a Lions 1st and goal. Brought down at the 6. His first playoff game with the Bears. Kevin Byard has 2 tackles early. Goff back to pass. To... Who was that? The backup tight end Washington down to the 1-yard line. Lions need this. 2nd and goal from the 1. Sewell does not have Sweat. And an incomplete pass for Jared Goff. Now 9 of 22. They've got 3 wide receivers in the game. All to the right. It's Jamie Curtis in the backfield. The handoff is to Curtis, and he's in. And the Lions are finally on the board. Jamie Curtis. Harrison Butker to kick the extra point. Up and good. Mike Sanders still got a funny jump off the line there. Lions down 21. First time all game we see a kickoff return from Greg Gray. He'll get this at the 1. It would just be a kick in the dick. Greg Gray going to take it to the house. And just like that, the Lions are going to be down by 4 touchdowns again. I didn't have to do anything. This Lions team is lifeless. It's like we're playing on rookie, honestly, even though we're not. I didn't have to do a damn thing. I just ran straight up the middle, and the hole was just massive. But again, we've seen these teams before that simulate well, and then you get into a game with them, and it's just like Buffalo. We've had that with Buffalo a couple times where you get to the game and they're like, oh, wow, they scare you, and then they're miserable. 35-7. They had a long drive, long scoring drive, and this offense already back out onto the field, but both Sewell brothers have been injured in this game, and Sewell is on the bench, slams the helmet down. He's out for a play, so let's get Montez Sweat over there. I definitely see a right tackle and a guard, in fact, that are way too small. See, this is why I pay attention to that stuff, because it just looks funny when you got right tackles and right guards and any offensive lineman that looks like they should be playing linebacker. I mean, look at those guys. Just looks dumb. Goff to pass again. Caught by Jamison Williams. First down, Lions. Goff's starting to heat up a little bit, but with a lead like this, you're not terribly worried. Jamie Curtis is the back. They actually rotate those backs more than most teams in the game do. Goff back to pass. Oh, it's caught by Donovan Peoples-Jones. Number 19 is doing it to us again. DPJ has had big games in the playoffs every single time we've faced the Lions. A handoff to Beverly, gaining 2. 8:04 to go before halftime. Now the clock winds down to 7:45. Handoff, Beverly tried to go straight up the middle. Got met by TJ Edwards. I mean, just every play, Ford Field just rains down boos. First down is at the 25. Goff to pass, it's intercepted. Kyler Gordon may take back another one. Jamo's tracking him down, but Kyler Gordon has his second pick 6 of the game. We're going to score 100, aren't we? 42-7.
6 points as well.
And you just knew that for this team to advance, it had to get a big performance from this unit. And to this
I'm just bored.
They delivered. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Lions offense set to take over. And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick 6.
And it feels like the whole
4 interceptions by Goff.
It's not just been one person, it's kind of been a group effort where
This might be the worst team I've ever faced. Amon-Ra St. Brown on a jet sweep. He has a lane. They have not got St. Brown involved at all.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal,
Best player on the team, and he's touched the ball like twice. Hand off, Beverly. Backwards. 9 carries, 39 yards for Jamie Beverly. 3rd and 5. Empty backfield again for Goff. I mean, man, oh man, what are they doing? Still no Penei Sewell. That's a deep ball. Nearly intercepted by Jaquan Brisker. 4 interceptions by Goff, and yet we probably should have about 6. Offense back out after this return from Greg Gray. A block by Sainra still. Greg Gray snuck free somehow. Good return up to the 38.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Let's try and get Caleb Williams going. I think he's still down at like 4 or 5 completions in this game. Williams. Deep ball. Caught by Malik Neighbors. Making his case to stay on this team. We've re-signed Ibuka. And we're down on cap space, so Evan Stewart might just be fighting for his job here. This is a long run from Tyjae Spears. 15 carries for 171, man. I mean, what are we doing out here?
He has certainly carried over his regular season success into the playoffs.
1st and goal. Blitz. Oh, that was supposed to be a run. Or no, that was supposed to be a pass, rather. A play-action pass. I have no idea why it wasn't. I had no idea. I thought I was using Caleb Williams. 2nd and goal. Diving attempt at a catch by Emeka Ibuka. Incomplete. 3rd and goal from the 6. I think we re-signed the wrong receiver. Williams. Oh, he's actually going to get sacked here. They should pull their quarterback. I don't think they've got anybody better. We'll take the points. Cardi chip shot field goal good. 45-7.
On 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for them.
You're exactly right about that, and this is a tough.
I don't know what the Lions need to do.
Because as you just noted, it took the
I mean, but this game's practically over, and it's not even halftime.
Instead of potentially going for it.
And it's not even like a quarterback injury could make us blow this. I mean, we've stockpiled Malachi Nelson on the bench, so Caleb Williams goes down. We've got an 85 overall backup. Gain of only a yard for Beverly. What are they doing running the football? Tackle for TJ Edwards. And I mean, Goff is still an 83 overall. I don't know why he's this bad. Goff back to pass. Beverly. I mean, I could ran in a complete circle with Jalen Johnson around that. And we somehow still stopped him right at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 9. This is a terrible team. I know we've got the boost there. Goff back to pass. PI. Oh, pass interference here on Tyreek Stevenson. Going to give the Lions a first down.
So the flag thrown for the contact, mark off the.
You know what? Not even going to go to a replay. Please make this a game. Goff to pass again. Into traffic. It's picked off by Jalen Johnson. You have got to be kidding me. I mean, I'm not even trying. It's like the game accidentally booted up in rookie. Spears. Gain of 5. Brought down by Aiden Hutchinson. I mean, Goff just threw it right to an AI defender. I didn't even do anything. Spears bounces it. Tajay Spears. First down, still moving. Another offensive line injury. Nate Davis for the Bears. To the bench he goes. Tajay Spears might just surpass his Super Bowl performance. Williams back to pass over the middle. That should be intercepted. Dropped on a diving catch attempt for Evan Stewart. That's got to be intercepted. Jesus, that's the worst read of my entire life. Williams trying to bring down Devin White, and he will. Nate Davis can come back. That's good. 45-7. Minute 50 to go. We get the 2-minute offense version of the Detroit Lions here. Over the middle. That's the running back. Speared down by Tremaine Edmonds. Lions go no huddle. Throwing. Knocked away. Stevenson. 13 of 30 for Jared Goff. It's 3rd and 3. Did they update the game at all? This just feels weird. Fumble! Montez Sweat picked it up. Lions cannot get out of their own way. The 6th turnover for Detroit in this first half. Short completion to Komet. Bears have all 3 of their timeouts, trying to put up the first half 50 burger on them.
2nd and 4.
Ah! That's got to be picked off. It's another interception for Devin White. I didn't even see him. So, back-to-back drives ending for the Bears with interceptions by Devin White.
Really, the first speed bump that this offense has encountered. They'd had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
Goff, all 3 of their timeouts inside of a minute to play. That's a good route, finally. That was to a running back. Amon-Ra and DPJ off to the left, over the middle. Laporta got popped, gain 5. Lions go no huddle again, 2nd and 5. Sewell couldn't get around. Another curl, but another PI. Jaquan Brisker, defensive pass interference.
Defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
Oh, boy. 31 seconds to play. Mason Graham got free, but Jamison Williams, Goff has missed every single deep ball down the sideline. Oh, my goodness. This could have been one of the shootouts that we're so used to see. They just ran a draw. What has gotten into the AI in this game? What decision is that? You pick up 2 yards and have to burn a timeout. Goff, this time he does have St. Brown, and he missed him again. 4th and 8, and they're going to punt. 20 seconds to go. Ostendorp to punt toward the sideline.
And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just
do we just take halftime, or do we try and air one out? Not like passing has been working.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears off.
15 seconds to play. Williams throwing. Oh, the safety bit up on that. Brian Branch. 7 of 19 for 95 yards, and we put up 45 points.
His ability to fit that one in, I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty
Get Joshua Carty in range for a long field goal, maybe. Williams back to pass, looking for Cole Kmet. I didn't see the pressure coming. JT Tuimoloau. If we kneel this down, they're probably going to call a timeout to get the ball back. So let's try and run it. Stay on our feet for somehow 5 seconds. We'll do just that, and that's halftime.
Time here in this NFC Wild Card matchup as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
But first, time to look ahead to Sunday's action here in the NFC. A 4-5 battle that ought to be a tight one, as it'll be the Arizona Cardinals matching up against the San Francisco 49ers. We saw a solid first half out of the man from Tulane, Tyjae Spears. He's already over 100 yards rushing for the game and has a touchdown run as well.
This was one of the weirdest halves of football we've ever seen, as Greg Gray returns for only the 2nd time in this game. He took the first one back, this time down at the 25. Can the Lions do anything down 38?
And they've been the better of the two teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin.
Tyjae Spears. I mean, look at the blocks downfield, man. This is Cleveland. This is the Cleveland franchise towards the end all over again. When the team is just so good. I guess we better enjoy it while we have it. Spears again on the run. Makes a move to the inside. Spears spins out of 1 tackle. 2nd and inches upcoming. 212 yards. And we've just started the second half. Remember, he had 306 rushing yards in the Super Bowl. Throwing in the direction of Irv Smith and completes 7 of 21, man. Caleb Williams has had one miserable game, and I think, you know what? After this drive, throwing, caught by Malik Neighbors. After this drive, I think the rest of the way, just to get some intrigue going in this game, keep me involved, we put Malachi Nelson in the game and see what he can do. Some prolonged action with Malachi Nelson as Williams is off again.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice
2nd and 10.
But still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions.
Tight end Matt Sawyer going to motion to the left here into a fullback spot Actually, not really. Just a tight end. Oh, Jesus Christ, the run blocks. Brought down by Brian Branch and Devin White. 234 yards on 21 carries. This pass defense is doing its job in the direction of Ibuka. That's intercepted. Williams picks it off. So we're going to make that switch now so we don't forget about it. We don't need to see Caleb Williams anymore. Let's get some prolonged action with Malachi Nelson. I did not think that a playoff game would be a tune-up for maybe our quarterback of the future. Goff back to pass. It's off the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones again. DPJ's got 2 drops. Amon-Ra's got 2. Jamison Williams has a couple. What a miserable game for the Lions throwing the football. That's a nice spin move to get the first down for Jamie Curtis. His best run of the day. 5 carries for 20. Penei Sewell not back. Apparently he won't be. The rest of this game up the middle to Beverly. Gaining only a yard. You'd think they'd be a little bit more aggressive.
There's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle, but give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
2nd and 9. Goff to pass again behind Peoples-Jones and dropped again. Don't know about putting that one on DPJ though.
That's 3 for this contest.
You've got to put the ball on the money. Throwing, intercepted by Tremaine Edmonds. The linebacker may get a pick 6 here, and he will. 3rd Bears pick 6. 7th Detroit turnover. And Cardi puts it through the uprights for 52-7.
Defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out, and as confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6.
Stonehouse sends it deep. Law will not think about a return. Every drive that ends in a pick 6 is just taking away from any chance we have of seeing Malachi Nelson. Handoff. Beverly. No gain. That's Sean Murphy, who had one hell of a Super Bowl for us on a nice stop. Handoff again. I mean, the Lions are just mailing it in.
You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in.
I mean, I get they're not having success throwing the football, but 3rd and 4, Goff to pass. Incomplete, man. 16 of 39 for Jared Goff. Ostendorp to punt. And now we will finally see Malachi Nelson after a return from Greg Gray, assuming he doesn't take it to the house. Will not. Speared down by Monk at the 31. So number 7 in for his 2nd playoff action of his career. Did the pitching change routine in the last playoff run. Nelson to the outside. Deep ball. Nearly intercepted as he threw into double coverage on his first play of the game. I mean, the Lions' pass defense is actually doing pretty good. We're not doing ourselves any favors. Nelson throwing. Caught by Malik Neighbors. He's still on his feet. Out near the 50. Harrison Phillips, defensive tackle down for the Lions here. Devin White on the stop. Nelson gonna roll. On the run. Gonna find Malik Neighbors, and he's got it. 2 of 3 for Malachi Nelson.
enough receptions for him, and it's another first down.
The 4th catch for Malik Neighbors.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks
Over the middle, no. Nelson going to be taken down by Barron. I don't know what we just saw there. I just realized my camera hasn't been up the entire second half, so that's nice. Bring that back up. 2nd and 14. Nelson going to run. Throwing in the direction of Komet. Incomplete. Knocked out by Brian Branch. That's what I'm saying, man. This pass defense has actually played pretty good.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Throwing. Evan Stewart has it. 3 yards short of the first down. I mean, we don't need field goals for anything.
As he can only get to the 20. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. He'll drop to throw.
Over the middle, Komet. First down. Malachi Nelson, 4 of 6 on the drive for 60 yards. I mean, Caleb Williams completed 7 passes the entire day. Linebackers swapped. Nelson going to run, going to fire it up, hit as he throws, and incomplete. And Malachi Nelson's now hurt. Okay. Well, that experiment was short-lived, and Caleb Williams is back in the game. Spears. I mean, even when I screw up, we're gaining 3 yards.
Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Well, this game could have some negative effects after all. Firing Cole Komet. What a pass breakup. C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And a bruised sternum for Malachi Nelson. So he comes in, one drive, doesn't even finish it, and gets hurt. 4th and 7.
Now we've got a field goal.
Why not?
Here for Chicago. This a 27-yard attempt. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw.
Irv Smith dropped it.
And all the gamble fails. It's incomplete.
We're just trying to have some fun. Lions get the ball at the 10. 7:22 to go. Lions only 7 points on the board as Amon-Ra St. Brown is in motion. It's a fake. Beverly on the carry. McDermott getting fired in Buffalo? Think so?
You realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse.
Play action. Murphy got through. Goff misses St. Brown again. 16 of 40.
Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Nearly would have been offside there. 3rd and 6. It's a screen and incomplete, but I think we just roughed the passer. When did I change the link settings? What link settings?
It adds a little extra to it when it comes on 3rd down.
It certainly does.
Roughing the passer extends a Detroit drive. Goff to pass. Intercepted Tyreek Stevenson. It's just too easy. It's going to be the 4th pick 6 of the game. What are we doing here? This is just boring. Can't post links anymore. I never changed them. That's got to be wrong. You should be able to. Or that's got to be just acting up. I don't know what that's about, but I didn't change that.
At least a step ahead, maybe even 2 steps.
If you remember the Discord, just put it in there.
That turnover, it grew their lead and just totally deflated that.
Cardi extra point after the 8th Lions turnover. The 4th pick 6.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows.
Sean McDermott used the 9/11 terrorists as an example for team building. Oh, nice. Why?
So they throw the pick 6, they'll get another shot
What?
at it now, as this
Huh?
one's in the air. They had no thought to bring this one out.
That's just brain breaking.
And they'll take over at the 25.
How many times are the Lions going to turn the ball over in this game? That's what we should have done a prediction.
It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point.
Hand off, Beverly. Nice run. Clobbered down. If this Lions team had a quarterback that was playing well, I think they'd actually be putting a hurting on us. But Goff is costing this team this game. That is caught on a diving catch, sliding catch by Jamison Williams.
Goff and Williams hooking up there for a Lions first.
Curtis in the backfield. Goff back to pass. Pressure is coming, and Tyreek Stevenson with a big sack there. Loss of 12. Jared Goff, especially at this stage of his career, is not getting away from a blitzing corner. Handoff. Edmonds on the stop. Curtis on the run. Gained only a yard. 3rd and 21. 59-7. Goff, tons of time, throws it away. That would have been 4th and 40. Ostendorp to punt, which is not what Ford Field wants to see. The boos are coming down even louder as Greg Gray. We're just going to fair catch that. At the 25. Let's just see how bad of a game Caleb Williams can possibly have. Sacked again. Townsend second. We're just going to keep firing. Over the middle. It's caught by Neighbors. I juked backwards. Only a 3-yard gain.
You're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop.
Oh, that's a nice route by Ibuka. Nice route by Ibuka, and a good job to throw it there right when he was going to be making his break. First down, Chicago. Williams back to pass again. I threw to the wrong receiver. That should be intercepted, but it is not. Williams has thrown 3 picks in this game. Well, I knew they were not going to fire him mid-season. They had said that. That may change things. First down to Cole Kmet.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Williams going to use his legs to the sideline. Spun out of a tackle, and Caleb Williams is still going. 5th carry for 36 yards. 2 minutes to go in the 3rd. Tajay has blocks. I mean, this is just ridiculous. Brought down by Abrams Drain at the 6. 306 rushing yards as Sidney Kramer is in the game in the backfield. The rookie cuts. Nice tackle there. That was Simmons. This play might get Caleb Williams killed. Give us a little adversity to fight through as Williams up the middle. Spins out of a tackle, and he's rushed in for his 2nd touchdown. 60. Ooh, maybe not 66. Yep. 66-7.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Was there an update that messed some things up or something? What happened?
from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. So here come the Lions.
How do we go from that game with the Ravens that almost ended my life, that was just difficult from start to finish, to this?
The thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about
only thing that we changed was the safety. Everything else, everybody else on the starter or that starts for us on both sides of the ball is just back. Montez Sweat eats out another run. 2nd and 11. Lions just want to get this game over with, I think. Goff over the middle. St. Brown hangs on. Let's take a look at what St. Brown's stats are. His 2nd catch of the day for 22 yards. Their best player is just not involved at all. Will they snap it? No. 4th quarter. Curtis to the left of Goff on 3rd and 7. Knocked away. 18 of 46 is Jared Goff. And as a Lions fan, this is just sad. Is this my future? Greg Gray on the return. Good boot. And good blocks. Or not so good blocks. Good coverage by the Chicago Bears. I have never been so sad. Up 66-7. Spears to the outside, makes a move. Gains 8. 275 yards on 24 carries. A stupid rushing number. The running game and the defense today. Throwing over the middle, Malik Neighbors. Got it. Number 8 is something different. We've actually thrown the ball more times than we've ran it today. Evan Stewart in motion. Spears. Gains 6. Rare play that doesn't just break for a big gain.
I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations.
Williams on the play action, looking in the direction of Malik Neighbors. He's got it, cuts upfield, stays in bounds, and a touchdown for Chicago.
Great effort there. 27 yards. And the Bears add another 6.
They are going to review this because Malik Neighbors may have stepped out of bounds.
The thing that they'll be looking at is a spot of the football, and this is all.
I don't think he stepped out. He did get the close animation, but it looked like... Oh, no, they say he stepped out the 2? Huh? All right, well, let's see if we can still get Caleb Williams a touchdown pass. He's got 2 runs for touchdowns today. Hit as he tried to throw and incomplete. 13 of 32 for Caleb Williams. I mean, both quarterbacks just dog shit.
Why are they throwing the football? These guys, I guess, are just padding their stats.
Williams, Spears with a good block. Throwing out of the reach of Irv Smith. I am not giving up throwing the ball. Not like we need the points. I just need Caleb Williams to make a throw. Caught. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown Bears. Robbed him of a touchdown on the review, but Malik Neighbors is the one to get it anyway.
Just continue to roll.
Look, we all know that sometimes we see upsets in the wild card round, but I have to tell you, in this case,
Cardi makes it 73-7. The real NFL record for points in a game. Stonehouse sends it away. There will be no return. All right. Is this the McDermott link?
Detroit's offense ready to take over. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10.
You know what? We're just going to put the controller down. Not like it's going to change anything. At St. John Fisher College in Pittsford, New York, McDermott's morning address began innocently enough. He told the entire team they needed to come together, but then sources on hand say he used a strange model, the terrorists on September 11, 2001. Cited the hijackers as a group of people who were all able to get on the same page to orchestrate attacks to perfection. One by one, McDermott started asking specific players in the room questions. What tactics do you think they used to come together? A young player tried to methodically answer, what do you think their biggest obstacle was? A veteran answered TSA.
Treat every drive as if it's your last and make it a successful one in some small way.
We're getting stops, and I didn't even have the controller in my hands. Put the punter in at quarterback? We could. But then we might lose our punter. It's a screen. Beverly did not get there. Third down and 1. Will they hand off to Beverly or throw for it? They're going to throw for it. Goff to pass. Rare time a wide receiver just wide open. First down for the Lions. Oh, Penei Sewell's back. He missed the majority of the game. Over the middle, that's caught. Amon-Ra St. Brown. These Detroit Lions finally showing a little bit of life, but it's a little bit too late.
Now, this is certainly one of the bigger losses that we are going to see for quite some time. And you have to think at this point where we're at in the fourth quarter with how wide this advantage is. For this offense, they're just trying to end things.
Brought a ton of players there. It's going to work out. Loss of a yard for Beverly. Well, we can simply hope that tomorrow's playoff game, and Lord knows who that'll be against, will be a little bit more, shall we say, competitive. You know what I bet messed it up? And I don't know what's happening on the defense, but whatever that boost was we got at the end of the year. Goff to throw. Caught down to the 3. For the second time all game, the Lions have first and goal. Fourth catch for Laporta. Not fooling anybody. I don't often use her the linebacker, but we tried that when Madden came out, and using the linebacker just never worked. You're just slower than everybody. And then you try to switch the players in coverage. Peoples-Jones has it. He's short of the end zone. Steelers and Pats, what about them? Oh, that game? That game already happened, didn't it? Third and goal. Can we keep the Lions out? Beverly breaks a tackle. Fourth and goal from the 1. And they're going to kick the field goal for some feel-good points to go down 73-10. Harrison Butker. Oh, that game's tonight?
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me,
I don't even think we could try and not score. I think it's at that stage here in this game. Even if we just tried to run it out, Tyjae Spears has run all over everybody. 281 rushing yards. I mean, I think even if they sell out and call field goal block, we could probably run against it at this point. Spears. Wright almost got out there, and that would have been a long touchdown as Spears leaped over somebody. But whenever a game gives boost and like break tackle and whatever, it just always turns the games into shit shows. Tyjae Spears nearing 300 yards. He's at 297. I'm not even in shoe clock. What am I doing? Get this game over with. Spears on the run. Nate Davis. Good block. First down. Tajay Spears trying to break his own record. Let's throw shoe clock on and get the hell out of here.
When you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts.
He's going to break one here eventually.
And I think that's what we're seeing.
Blocks. Gains 2. I want to say his record was 306 in the Super Bowl.
Give him a couple on the carry there.
Sidney Kramer in the game on 2nd and 8. Kramer on the run. Brian Branch on the tackle, but it's a gain of about 10 for Kramer on his 3rd carry of the day.
It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down.
And in a situation like this, you're in the second half with the lead, trying to get to the division round.
5.5 to play. Spears to the outside. First down again. 316 yards. Doesn't have the touchdowns in this game that he did in Super Bowl 61, where he got robbed of Super Bowl MVP. Had more rushing yards than any player in NFL history. And the Super Bowl MVP went to our quarterback with a better completion percentage than today, but a completion percentage under 50. Williams on play action over the middle for Malik Neighbors. It's intercepted by Brian Branch. Oh, darn, that's going to change this game. Goff throwing. It's caught by Sam Laporta. Took him way too long to get any sort of life. Jared Goff doing his best Stat Padford impression. DPJ near midfield. We could honestly just rush 3. Call a cover 4 the rest of this game. Goff back to pass. He doesn't know what to do. He hasn't seen this coverage all day. Throwing, caught, Peoples-Jones. It's one of our rookie corners, or rookie safeties rather, that just did nothing on that play. Tried to switch to him and he didn't move. Clifford. Goff to pass. Caught. DPJ again. Breaks a tackle. Hauled down by Jalen Johnson. And it gets worse for the Lions. DPJ now hurt.
2nd down and 4.
2.5 to play. To the flat. St. Brown. Stop shy. 3rd and inches. 20th ranked defense in the regular season in the sim. 2-minute warning has been reached. 3rd down and 1. Have we? This might be the lowest point total we've allowed. Even if they score a touchdown here, any Madden game this year. I've never seen an offense so inept. How did they not give him the first down? The lines are like right on top of each other. Goff back to throw. Nobody open. He's going to fire that up there. And it's knocked away by Jalen Johnson. 29 of 60 for Jared Goff, and they're going to go for it. Oh, these poor guys. This poor, poor football team. Over the middle, it's knocked away by Tremaine Edmonds. I can't imagine they're going to call their timeouts if I take some knees. They had to go for it. They're down 63 points. Williams to take the knee, and they will not take their timeouts. We can all go home. Well, one of the stranger games I've ever played in Madden. I've never played such a lifeless team.
And they will take a knee here.
All game. 21-0 after 1, and it never really got better. Inside of 40 seconds, we'll take another knee. They will not take the timeout to get the ball back. I've never been so sad after a big win. That was an hour and a half of my life where I felt like I'm playing on rookie mode. No idea what this entire game was.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now. As he'll kick
We should just punt it away. Just punt it away. As the clock winds down. Why not? Give him something. I'm going to try and do my best to allow the Lions to score here. No, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. No, go away. Go away. Go away. Didn't help. That's the game.
The Bears will fight on another week as we say so long, everybody.